Good morning. Okay, so it's possibly the first Sunday in Advent, but actually I don't really know because I'm not a Christian, but I do celebrate Christmas. And I celebrate Christmas because why? Because it's a cultural thing. Oh, low battery. Oh dear. What can we do? Hang on a second. I have a plug. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! There we go. Now we're not going to have any problems. All right. So, yeah, I celebrate Christmas because it's cultural. And I always celebrated the most kind of pagan elements of Christmas because we took out the Christian part. And so my mother grew up Catholic and my father grew up Free Church of Scotland, except by the time he was around and a kid, they didn't go to church anymore. So he grew up kind of not a member of a congregation. And yeah. And then because my granny and her mother and their parents and their parents and their parents, like everybody came from Scotland, like everybody, basically those are the traditions that stuck. And yeah, okay. So I'm getting ready and I'm making, well, here I'm putting it together as this little Advent thing, right, that holds the 4 candles. Yay! And I really, really love it because it celebrates light, right, the star, and it celebrates the coming, right, of the light, the rebirth of joy, hope, clarity, warmth, all the things that light brings, right? So I got these 2 pieces together, and then I save the candles year after year. Why not? And I'll put them in there, and then I have to hang up these things. Now this little thing, it's the cutest thing ever. It really is. All right, there's more pieces. This little thing is actually a little science toy, I guess, because it has this little blades, and those little blades will catch the heat from the candles, and because they have this little sort of edge to them that's on an angle that you can see, the heat pushes on the bottom part, right, and causes the whole thing to move. All right, so let me get that up there. And of course, there's the angel, right? I don't think angels are necessarily Christian. I think a lot of religions have angels, or in Buddhism, we have bodhisattvas. And yeah. Okay, so now how does this go? This little piece here is for everything to stick on top of. There we go. Okay, so I've got the central column done. Whoa! I love this thing so much. When it's working and all of the candles are on, it really gets going. And my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law from my first marriage, she had one exactly the same. And so that's why I got it, because my firstborn boy really, 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 really loved his Oma. And they always spent Christmas Eve together. And they had this lovely little chime. I keep wanting to call it a windmill, but it's not a windmill. It's a heat mill. I don't know what we call this. It's not a merry-go-round. It's not, I don't know what to call it. All right, I've almost got all the little angels hooked on there. Come back here. There's one more little weight. All right, and And I've got the bells hooked on. Okay, and then this goes through like this. And on here, sorry I'm off camera. Okay, ta-da! You hear that little ding? So when it gets going, the angels turn around and it just gives the softest little chime. Sorry about that. Okay, I gotta stabilize the bass. Right? And that's how it's supposed to work. It's the prettiest little Christmas sound. I love it so much. All right. So that's one of the things I really look forward to, and I celebrate pretty much any of the traditions that come along that have to do with returning of light and love. And that's why I love Christmas so much. Not that I lack any light and love in my life, but it's just tied to the season, right? It is dark, and it is the solstice coming, right? And then, of course, after Christmas, it gets really cold. So you want to be cozy. You want to be ready for it. And every year, as a child growing up, I would always get cozy things at Christmas time to prepare me for the extreme cold of the winter to come. Snowsuits, boats, wool socks, mittens, all those things. Ice skates, you know, good stuff. And oh, my daughter's getting ice skates this year, but don't tell her. Actually, she knows. There's no reason to keep it a secret. We don't do secrets. Okay, so I hope you're having a beautiful day. There's something to look forward to in each and every day, and I wish for you to find it.